Hey, the rulers, DMO73 here, and happy pre-release week. We got a box of a kit from the pre-release kit for Tenos, and we are going to dig into it. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. Ruler School is brought to you by Odyssey Games, where you can go to pre-order upcoming Force of Will sets, ccgprime.com for singles and supplies, cardodoko.com for those rulers in the international market looking for product, as well as our guest lecturer members wyatt and Full Grammar Alchemist. Class is in session. As much as I don't want to cover up this wonderful FowFest mat for this year, hope to see you guys in a couple weeks. We do have the play mat for the pre-release kit. It is a vertical mat, first one in a while, with Helen. So it looks very nice. The colors are nice and vibrant. I am going to shift this over here, though, because FowFest mat is going to take a little bit of priority here. We're also going to look at the promo real quick. We have our promo of the edition rune. Looks very nice. Set those aside. And then, as usual, you get your basic rulers and stuff to dig into. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's take these packs out. We got a lot of packs to dig into here. We're going to crack through it. We still have cards we haven't seen by the time this video goes live, so we will be talking about some of them as we go here. Just getting all these packs out, at least half of them to start with, so we can put cards away as we go, as I messily deal with the box here. I'll get the rest out later. And let's dig into it. 10 cards per pack. We'll stop at cards we haven't seen before by the time this video comes out. And yeah, let's get into it. Robo made his last resort. Loyal to the end. Senseless unparalleled ambition. Synthetic spirits. Spectating swords mistress. 4-cost 4/8. Enter, choose one. Discard a card at random if you do draw 2 cards. Or this card deals 1,000 damage to target resonator another player controls. Very interesting. For a 4-drop, a little skinny, but cool artwork. Spectating Magician. Now we have Spectating Swords Mistress. We got Dance Master, Symbol of Magical Fraying, Last Stand in the Aradia Forest. Intern Student. Oh, right off the bat, first card, Full Art Robo Mugo. We like that. Pretty solid first hit. Can't complain there. Courtesans of the Light Palace, Anti-Magic Elixir, Cheerleader, Painter, Runic Witchcraft number 3, Phobophobia, Last Stand, Runic Witchcraft number 4, and Price to Pay in full art. Looks really good. Also, cards we've all seen before. We have Academy Cities Conservatory, Letter, Curse, Witchcraft number 12, another Spectator, Spectating Egoist. Put 2 +1/+1 counters and up to 2 target resonators you control, so it could be itself. Or reveal the top card of your Magic Stone deck. If it has a Magic Stone type, put it into the field rested, and you can't ramp. Interesting. Hunter of the Maw, Duel to the Death, Hanada Corpse Ultimate Automaton, Sphinx, we will take that. The super rare slot, and a Last Stand in the full art slot. Very cool. Next pack here. Gimmick, Bear, Decree, Sinister Assimilation. 2-cost. You can pay 1 black rather than pay this card's cost. If you are Yigsei, you can shuffle this card into its owner's deck to put 2 Wind Edition tokens into the field if it's in your graveyard. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if it goes to graveyard, you just get 2 free. That's pretty exciting acceleration for Leaf of the Malefic Tree. And you can put the top 2 cards of your deck into your graveyard, put a Wind Token Resonator into the field. If you paid 2 to play this card, put a Wind Darkness card from your graveyard into your hand. So it's a chant. So the chant that gets you some pretty good value. That's pretty crazy. You can buy it a different Wind Darkness card, but it's pretty cool. Witchcraft number 8, The Lost Throne, Bioluminescent Broodmother. There's a card right there. Whoop, the emergency guy. Terrifying, barrier total cost 1 or less. Only if you control a water sea monster resonator token. Reunited with Ruchil, pay blue and expel a card in your hand, rest a Resonator. It doesn't recover during its controller's next recovery phase, and you get a sea monster token with barrier into the field, only during your turn and only one egg hatching ability per turn. And on depths, non-sea monster Resonators cannot be recovered in any way. Huh, interesting. Resurrected Epiphatic Priests, and a full art, or a Guardian of the Throne in the Marvel Rare slots, and a full art Academy City Specialist. Okay. 2 different Spectators. That's very interesting. Moose Gimmick, Synthetic Spirit. 3 different Spectators. Juggler. Choose one. Look at your opponent's hand and choose a card that costs 2 or less. They discard it. Remove all cards with total cost 1 in all graveyards from the game. Very interesting. Wiccophobia, Biker Gang, Remnithropos, and a First Oath here for those who trusted us. And a full art Witch of Glowing Crystals. I'm wondering what these Spectators are about. Because they're not all wizards, so it's not... And, like, they don't get discounted. Spectating, Engine, the Witch of Irrevocable Curses. Our great work, and our first ruler is Queen Hachisuka. Something like that. Unparalleled, Spectating Priest. That's 4 different Spectatings. Ancient Oracle. If your opponent's life is higher than your life becomes your current life multiplied by 2. And you can put target chant card of total cost 1 from your graveyard into your hand. Interesting. Anti-Magic Elixir, Spectating Egoist, Dance Master, Hidden Lab, Witch of the Tower number 13. Players cannot pay any costs that include banishing an entity or removing a counter. Interesting. Remove all Resonator tokens from the game, and you can stack a card underneath it. And at Trinity, it has Eternal. Well, that's kind of good for Helen. And then a For Price We Pay, and a Teachings of Diablos in the full art slot. Very cool. The Corrupted Courtesans, AAA, Spectating Juggler, Takoyaki, Rooting of the Malefic Tree. 5 cost. For each edition you control named Leaf of Malefic Tree, it costs 1 green less. Woodfolk entities gain Leaf of the Malefic Tree in addition to their other names. And Pollinization. Enter, or whenever a Woodfolk J-Resonator attacks, each player gets a 0/0 Wind Darkness Woodfolk Resonator token with Overgrowth into the field. Each turn, only 1 pollinization triggers per player. That's interesting as an addition. It's a Woodfolk also. Invasion at Academy City for the memory of the Queen, and a full art synthetic homunculus. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Right along. Letter, Sinister, Cheerleader, Tomb, Witch, Thing, Remnants, Pack of Blood Lava Tyrants, and a full art Phobophobia. Just dark. This card is just dark. Very, very dark card art. We have Synthetic Spirits, Runic Witchcrafts, AAA, the Tank, our first Marvel Rare. We got our second Marvel Rare, Benovin, and a full art Beast Lords of Aradia. That's not a super rare. That goes over here. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. I swear, I'll get to the bottom of it. I promise. Defense, Fire Ant, Salamander, Runic Witchcraft, Throm for magic that unites us, and a full art AAA. Nothing new there. Fire Ant Gimmick, Salamander, Hunters, Egoist, Throm, Symbol of Magical Fraying, and a full art Pyromancer. Looks very sick in the Marvel Rare slot. Yeah, at this point in time, we've seen a lot of this stuff. Razad for all the unsolved mysteries, Murmuring Procession. I'm really excited to go back and revisit all of the Trinity Cluster rulers with their new support. I think Paul and I will probably maybe try to do rulers that we didn't cover the first time. So, like, I covered Lucy the first time, so he's going to cover Lucy this time. I didn't cover, like I covered phobias, so he'll probably cover something else. Someone else covered Ruchiel, so I'll probably cover Ruchiel. Like, just to, you know, I want to try to play everybody, right? I'm really excited to try Adine out. Solo black-white Adine actually feels pretty good now that he has Wang Xia. I think that card's really good for the deck. Biker Gang. Speaking of Wang Xia, there she is. And speaking of me dying, there I am. Loyal to the end. Rip Bianchi. Hikaru, Runic Witchcraft, the Throne. And we got a Robomeda ruler. Looks very nice. Very cool there. Ugh. Still haven't seen our first Uber yet. Looking for that, obviously. We love to see those. For those, every forgotten creature, quick cast Oath. Quick cast Oath. Put X +1/+1 counters in up to 1 target resonator and the controller of up to 1 target spell that was played without paying more than X will. Expels it, where X is the number of times you have already played a card with Oath. So, without paying more than X will. So, the more it costs, the more this can cancel? Interesting. This might be the first Oath that you don't really care about updating. I mean, you probably do, just to keep getting the +1/+1 counters, and then you save the other copies in hand. That's pretty good and very cool artwork. I like that. And we got a full art for those who need a home. Beasts, Cessation, Spectating Swordsmaster, Witch, Rooting, and a Runic Witchcraft, and a full art symbol of Magical Fraying. I really do like this artwork better, I think, than the promo artwork. I don't know, looking at the two of them side by side. I mean, yes, it's Gil Lapis, but I don't know, the colors on this one I think I just like more. Personal opinion, I think they're both cool, but I enjoy... Well, that's not a super, it's just a rare. Whoop. Still have not seen our first Uber. Hopefully these are still in pre-release kits. Sphinx, we take those, and a full art bioluminescent Broodmother. Very cool. Loyal to the End, Yokoshima, Remnants of the Rune, AAA Robomugo, and a full art Soul Eating Curse. We enjoy seeing more of those in full arts. Every time we can get a card in a full art playset is you know, sooner rather than later is always very nice. I have a feeling this is our first Uber. Certainly looks like one right there. Assault and a full art for the Undiscovered Worlds. Oof, it's hard to do that card justice, but dang, does that look nice. That looks like that's probably the way to do it justice right there. Whoo, man, that looks really good. I enjoy that. We're going to set our Ubers over side here. Here we go. AAA. Thrawn with a gun, symbol of fraying, Razad, and a full art of the Guardian for the Hachisuka package. Oopsies. Almost about time to clean up the mess here before we go on. AAA, Secret Lab, Hunter of the Maw. A lot of the stuff we've already seen. Full arts of Ghosts. Back-to-back full art Marvel Rare packs. We take those. It's very nice. Gonna clean house a little bit here with some of these pieces of trash. There's so many packs to open. So many packs. $72 of them, to be perfectly honest. Ugh. We got some Spectating Priests. We got Throb. We got a For Those Who Trusted Us. We got a Lab. No extension rolls yet. Can you get extension rolls in this? I think you can. Runic Witchcraft, Invasion of Academy City, Evil Teachings, Wang Xia, the Spiritualist. Like seeing those in full art. That's good. Maybe you can't get the extension rolls. That might be true. So, I don't know. When this video comes out, I'm curious if we've seen the extension roll already at this point. We'll have to see based on when I'm recording this. Beast Lords, Decree, Sinister, Dance, Runic, Lucy, Things, Wicked, Cryptid. Cryptid, Flame Spirit, Wicked Spirit for 2, 10-8 with Belligerent and Bane. When this card leaves the field, draw X cards, where X is the number of -1/-1 counters on it as it left the field, divided by 2, rounded down. Okay, if you draw 2 cards this way, reveal Beelzebub from outside the game and put it into the field. So if you have 4 -1/-1 counters on it, you get a Beelzebub for free? That seems kind of crazy. And in solo mode, whenever this card attacks or blocks, put 2 -1/-1 counters on this card and remove the top card of your opponent's deck from the game. Well, that's pretty dope. And a full art Remnants of the Rune. That's pretty cool for solo Ashwin. That's a cool cryptid to grab off of. Just like, I don't know. That's just very cool. Like that a lot. Assault. Another Bernovan. And a full art Hikaru. She's in love with Bianchi, but he's an idiot, so he doesn't have any idea. Only has eyes for Alex, and that's why he dies. Runic Witchcraft, Spectating, Decree, our favorite ever, in love with. There's like a bunch of secret loves in this set, and Synthetic Spirit. Last of this tower of packs, and then we'll dig into the second half of it. Still only have seen one of the Ubers so far, which is interesting to me. Razad, Depth's Duel, Evil Teachings, and a full art for the Memory of the Queen. Looks very cool. AAA, Fire Ant, Spectating, Monochrome, Hanada, Queen, For Those Who Need a Home, and Hanada Group's Ultimate Thing. Big train, go burr. Anti-Magic Elixir, Forgotten Forests, Ghosts here, and a full art cessation, Decree of Cessation. Academy City, Soul, Runic Witchcraft, Throne, Hunter, Lucy, Biker Gang, another Cryptid, and a full art Salamander gimmick. Hitting supers and marvels like every other pack. Hikaru, Tomb, Assault Symbol, and a full art for Magic That Unites Us. Very cool. I do love enjoy double super rare packs. Those feel good. Oh, this one doesn't want to open. There we go. Maybe not. It's like, ugh. Synthetic Spirit, Beast Lord, Wiccophobia, Hunters, Last Stand, Student with Debt, for the Memory of the Queen, Student with Debt. I'm just going to call it that from now on. Permanently in debt. Decree, Fire Ant, Salamander, Spectating, Makoto Cloth, Razad, Duel to the Death, another Guardian, and a full art Anti-Magic Elixir. I enjoy having playsets in full art. Please get me more Anti-Magic Elixirs. Fox says thank you in advance. Queen's Pack of Bloodfire and Monochrome Painter. And that's the end of our first stack. So let's do a quick transition here and keep going with the second stack. So we're on to the back half here. Maybe a little bit less than half because of how many I originally grabbed. Salamander, Beast Lords, Spectating, Biker Gang, AAA, and our Uber Witch herself, Uber Helen. Looks very nice. That looks really good in Uber. I'm really happy with that. Let's put her in a sleeve where she belongs. Very cool. No super rares in that stuff, right? Oh, no, there was. Got distracted by Helen there. So probably 2 more Uber Super / Marvels left to go as our usual here. There's a super and a full art for all the unsolved mysteries. Looks very nice. We got Deceased Inhabitants, Yokoshima, Runic Witchcrafts for each undiscovered world, and a full art biker gang. Still got quite a bit of regular rulers to hit too. Marvels, we've seen to hit a lot of them, but we'll see how it goes. Invasion for the regaining of all lost knowledge, and a full art resurrected priest. This art style is very cool. I really enjoy it. I think it looks nice. We got tombs. Yeah, now that I think about it, I do not think we can see the last XR, so I hope it was spoiled by the time this was revealed. Spectating Pyromancer and a Putrid Symbol. We got AAA, Fire Ant Gimmick, Throm, Hanada Carp CEO there, and a full art Runic Witchcraft number 8. Looks very nice. Two more Ubers to go. No idea how many more Marvels we have to go. We got a Wuja Wu motorized cat, though. He has chosen his fate. He is, in fact, a cat. Good for him. Good for him. You know, I'm happy for him. AAA, Runic Witchcrafts, Murmuring, and a Hunters of the Maw. Full art slot. Well, that certainly is a Uber in the back there. I really hope that's Sphinx, please. Synthetic Spirit, it's not. It's a Murmuring Procession of the Dunes. Still looks very cool in the Uber Air slot. Very colorful. And we got that. Third Uber. Really wanted it to be Uber Sphinx, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. It's fine. The other Uber in this box will be an Uber Sphinx, and it will apologize for me. Academy City. Oh, we do get an extension rule. Okay, I'm excited about that. And clearly it's about the spectators. For those who observe the inevitable. You can start this game with this card in your extension rule area if and only if one of your starting rulers is an arch enemy ruler, a little boy ruler, or a wanderer ruler. And you have 12 cards with spectating in their name and exactly 5 different attributes among them. So you have to play some variation of all 5 spectators. You pay 1 blue, 1 red, 1 void, 1 green, 1 black, and 1 blue less to play spells with spectating in their name. So all of them are 2-drops. As the game starts, if you control the Jade Ruler with Reflect and Refrain in its name, search your deck for a Regalia card with Change the in its name, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pay 2, target an entity with spectating in its name, its owner triggers its enter abilities, and then they expel it. Wow, that's very interesting with the spectating. The fact that you have to play 12, I don't super love. You could play 4-4-4. No, but you have to have all 3 colors. So you could go 3-3-4-1-1. Like the one you want the most, you play 4. Or you go 4-4-2-2-2. No, that's too many. 4-4-2-2-1-1. Regardless, this lets me start with Change the World Orb Evolution as Contract, Reflect, and Refrain, and I will figure out a way to make that work. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I will figure out a way to make that work 100%. Interesting. Free Change the World at the start of the game 100% of the time, and it's as the game starts, right? Yeah, so you just get it. I appreciate that greatly. Razad and a Renovan in the full art slot for our Marvel Rare. As usual, significantly boosted Marvel Rare pull rates. Not significantly, but boosted. Salt Symbol, Makoto Cloth Corp Songstress, and a full art for those who trusted us. Loyal to the Ends. Phobophobia for each undiscovered world, and a price we pay. Like that. That's good. Beasts, Academy City, Runic Witchcrafts, Remnants of the Rune, Assault Academy, and a Leica Theriomorphs. Looks very nice. The Beelzebub, Synthetic Spirits. There's our good old friend, Beast Girl of Calamity Ashwin. Looking very sick. So that's 3 of the 4 rulers, and technically 4 with the Uber Helen. Anti-magic elixir for those who came before, and a full art combat clerk. Love those double super rare packs. AAA. Well, that looks... No, it does not look like an Uber. It did for a second. Pack of Hounds and a full art Rooting of the Malefic Tree. Does look very cool in the full art slot. Digging in. Sinister, Forgotten for each undiscovered world, and a full art AAA Director. Wow, we really have seen just so many cards already that we're just flying through. Biker's Gang, Utsune's, another Curse, and a Runic Witchcraft number 3. Looking pretty solid. We got Fire Ants, Great Works, Yokoshima, Evil Teachings, and a full art of For Those Who Crawl in Darkness. Very cool. Having to try to get one of each of the Uber oaths for the cube is going to be a pain. Uber Engineering, Airship. But I'm going to do it because I do think a lot of the oaths make for very cool cube cards. Probably also pretty cool in different ABC combinations. You know? Which I think is cool. Throm with a gun. Who gave the Cthulhu a gun? This makes me remember that like TikTok of a kid running around the pool and the mom's like, "What do you have?" And the kid goes, "A knife!" That's what that picture reminds me of. It's just like, who gave Throm a gun? Murmuring Procession and a full art Spectating Preacher. So like, yeah, I don't know. I gotta start figuring out how to make spectators work at that point in time. Ugh. Here we go. Oh, that's an Uber. And I think the kit heard me, because that certainly does look like an Uber Sphinx. Let's go. Pretty cool. It looks very nice there. Very cool. My camera almost doesn't know how to handle that much shine. Almost overexposes it. We take that. Really solid Ubers in this kit. Happy with that. Another for every forgotten creature. Only we got 9 more left to go. So let's dig through here and finish it out strong, shall we? Maybe we'll hit a 5th Uber for some reason. Probably unlikely, but we'll try. We did hit a regular Helen. So now we have all 4 rulers covered, which is nice. Hikaru, Tomb, Remnanthropos, AAA for the Unsolved Mysteries and the pack of Bloodfire Tyrants in full arts. Thank you for ripping open, please. Just didn't want to give. Runic Witchcraft, Spectating, Witch of Irrevocable Curses, Invasion for the Heroic Sacrifices, and full art Remnanthropos Utsunes. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Do you think I stacked a bunch of non-foil cards in my foil card pile? Few more to go. Few more to go. Oof. Oof. Another one that we struggle with. Salamander, Witch. Got another Wing Shia and a full art Duel to the Death. Moose Gimmick. Deceased, Forgotten. Yokoshima, Synthetic Spirits, another Robomugo, and a Takayuki. Loyal to the Ends. Throne, Witchcrafts, Invasions, our Wicked Spirits, and Full Art Train. 3 packs left. Can we hit super rares or Marvel rares in all 3? Probably not. We're going to try. Assault Academy, not a super rare, but we did get another extension rule. We got the other extension rule, so that's pretty cool. Both extension rules and all the rulers and sub-rulers in one box. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Loyal to the Ends, Synthetic Spirits, Monochrome, Resurrected. Oh my goodness, there was I was joking, box. I was joking, but we'll take it. A full art or an Uber for those in darkness. Wow. That's kind of really awesome. We take that for sure. Last pack, 6th Uber for no reason. Did we just add 2 more Ubers? Doesn't feel like it. Nope. we tried. We asked for a lot in this box, and it gave quite a bit. So that is okay. But we did get a 4 The Magic That Unites Us and a full art Spectating Juggler to end it out. So just to go over the Marvel Rare pull rates real quick as we close out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full art Marvel rares. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 regular Marvel. So 15 Marvel rares in a box. All the rulers. A bajillion super rares of different varieties. And then we got 5 Ubers in the pre-release kit. That's insanely good. Honestly, insanely good. And really not bad ones too. Hitting the Sphinx. I like this one. Very cool stuff. Very, very exciting. Honestly, can't wait to make use of this stuff and then see what the boxes themselves have in store for me next week. You'll be able to come back around and watch that box opening next week. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great time at Minnesota this coming weekend, or watch us on the live stream when we do the coverage for it. We'll be hanging out there. Let us know in the comment sections down below what ruler you're most excited to play. And until next time, this is DMO73 saying, class dismissed.